Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. This is a good time. You all grew up in a place just like this, right? How are you? You were so amazing. I walk in, nobody knew I was coming, and she grabbed me and she hugged me. She said, "I like you." And she's tough too. She doesn't like a lot of people, right? But it's an honor to have you and your friends and everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Madonna. It's great. We're going to have some good beer. We have the fake news with us tonight. We'll have a little good stuff to eat. Mar-a-Lago is a special place. You see that? So I just did a couple of interviews that are on tonight. Dr. Phil. I did a Dr. Phil interview. It was interesting. And so let's go and let's have something good to eat. And we appreciate very much everybody. Thank you for coming. It's a great group of people. And I appreciated you very much. That was something when we walked in. That was from the heart, too.
Yes.
And I think to a large extent because of what we've done with the colleges, black colleges and universities, I got them funded. When I was president, I got to know the heads of many of the black colleges and universities because they'd come, and after 2 years I said, "Why do you keep coming back?" He said, "Well, we feel like beggars because they never extend it. They give it 1 year, and then we have to come back the next." I said, "You shouldn't have to do that." And these are great people. The job they do is incredible. And I got them long-term financing, more money than they ever thought possible, more than they wanted. And they're doing a great job. I said, "The only bad part is I'll never see you again, probably." They said, "We don't like that either." But I got them taken care of, and Michaela knew that. And she came up to me and she said, "Thank you." So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. President, after your verdict, have you lost confidence in your legal team? Have you lost confidence in your legal team after the verdict?
No. It's a rigged system, and it's a terrible system, actually. But it's a rigged system, and I think we're doing very well. We had a big thing happen in Georgia today. You saw that. And step by step, this is a rigged situation. This is a situation where they go after a political opponent, and it all takes place from the White House and from the DOJ, including the state and city cases. And if I wasn't running, there would be nothing. And we're leading Biden by a lot. He's the worst president in the history of our country, and we're leading him by a lot. And we have to beat him because otherwise we're not going to have a country left. So.
In your New York trial, you said you wanted.
What are Republicans be doing against the coordinated lawfare against their own party?
Well, they have to fight it. They have to fight it, and it's a very dangerous thing because if the Republicans go after the Democrats the same way, we're going to have. That's all we're going to be doing in our country. It's a very dangerous thing, but you can't weaponize the DOJ. And you look at the DOJ. The DOJ ran this thing. The local, you call it a city or a state, but the DOJ ran it. And it's a very bad thing. It's a very dangerous moment, really a dangerous moment for our country. Can't let it happen.
In your New York case, you said you want to see the Supreme Court intervene. How and when exactly do you want to see
Well,
that?
we'll see what happens. This is a unique case because they've interfered with the Republican nominee for President of the United States. There's never been anything like that before. And in this case, it was a judge who was appointed. He didn't even get elected. He's appointed. And you take a look at the conflict. Now, I'm gagged. I have a gag order. Can you believe it? I'm the Republican nominee. I'm leading Biden by a lot. And I will say we had the biggest fundraising in the history of politics over the last week. There's never been anything like it. And that, in a certain way, is like a poll, I would say, right? It's a big poll. But it's been, I think, the biggest fundraising ever. Because the people know it's wrong what's happening. You can't do that to a country. And you can't gag a nominee. Can you imagine? You're running for office and you're gagged, you're not allowed to talk. When that happens, we are no longer a democracy. And we're not going to let that happen. And I know a lot of Republicans want retribution. They want to do that. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully everything works out, but you can't do it. You can't have a local judge tell a Republican nominee that he can't talk about things because there's a lot of things that we can talk about. They're very easy questions to talk about. You can't let this happen to our country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Do you regret testifying?